Hello there. It's been a while. I just haven't felt like recording, and of course this is a hobby, so I don't really need to listen to anyone's opinions about when I should record and when not. But I would like to talk about things before we start. I started this video game commentary in part because the version number was over 1.0, which I at least expect to mean it's pretty much a complete game, so it could be a milestone to a even bigger and better one, 2.0, but I would expect it to be pretty much complete sort of experience by this point already. But I guess there are indeed many version numbering systems, and at least I don't feel like this really was that complete. I mean, there were only a couple of units, the Scudans and the archers and the warriors, whatever they were called, pretty much for most of the game, and then it was just do the same build order and attack the enemy en masse. And the AI also uses the same patterns also every time. There, it wasn't dynamic enough. And I have been talking about this with a developer for quite a bit indeed. So, I guess when I said it felt okay previously, maybe it's for an open source game and for... let's see here. I don't know what I wanted to say, but yes. Well, I have been playing, for example, Europa Universalis 3 during this time, and my Finland's campaign with Finland has been very exciting. Every moment when I am at war feels like I might lose. I actually finished it already. Why am I talking like it's in the present? Yes. A rocky home dwarf in the Nidavellir world. A clan of dwarves led by Modsognir has arrived in Schwarinchaug, seeking a new home, beset by hostile natural forces on all sides. Can they survive their first winter? Also, this I would even still like to talk about, even though I kind of promised that I wouldn't criticize the story anymore for. But whatever I need to feel like I want to talk about it anyway. So this is, and of course this Earth's thing here. Here it's even more pronounced that we don't really get pretty much any backstory. I mean, a good story usually begins with an exposition phase. Sometimes it's called... the setup is usually what it might be called in, for example, the 3-act structure. Of course, there are other act structures, and you shouldn't hang yourself to that one, but it's a pretty much... a very much used one. So, in a setup phase in a story structure, you usually tell about the world, the characters, and their relationships and whatnot. In the Earth campaign, it was the Germanic tribe that we were playing as, so it's not a singular character. But I would still say it is a character, and it's, even though it is a tribe, a story has to have a main character. What are you talking about? So here it's a tribe, but I wouldn't say the setup phase is any less important because of that. So, more setup. People might not read it if they don't want to, but if they want, and I feel like they at least are trying to have a story in these, and that's what's so irritating for me, because a bad story is worse than no story at all. That's what I feel. In games, I mean. It might actually be a pretty much a rule for any kind of media. Many kinds of media, actually. Yes, and also the developer Andretin said that the Earth campaign was inspired by such campaigns in, for example, the Age of Empires 1, the Ascent of Egypt. I actually watched a video game commentary about that, and well, there are a couple of differences even in this screen. They would have historical background and how much in the time this thing takes place. Yes, those kinds of things at least, and hints. This game is pretty simple, so it might not really need much hints, but always it might be a good idea to have a tutorial that takes place inside the story somehow intertwined with it, so it doesn't feel like you have it's a task, a chore you have to do to play through the tutorial. So that's how you make tutorials, good tutorials. Yes. Okay, let's get on with it for now. Maybe I'll start talking about something else again after some time. Well, they had more units and more research and so on. And, yes. Yes, it's paused, yes. After a long time of wandering, a clan of dwarves led by Modsognir has arrived in Svarinchaug seeking a new home. Why did we leave in the first place? What was our previous home like? Who is this Modsognir you are talking about? What kind of a person, maybe? And, yes, things like that. They are completely missing. Maybe we'll get to them at some point. Also, the Age of Empires had a hint button, and not a hint, a question mark, which you could maybe click on units and so on, so they would have those help pop-ups, whereas in here you can only get it one time. It might be a good idea to get some sort of a system like that to this game also. Also, this interface is pretty bad for widescreen players and so on. It's designed for a very small screen. At least in the editor it really comes out very badly, that kind of a thing. They might want to have it more not adjustable. maybe so it adjusts itself to the resolution of the monitor, not necessarily the monitor, the window size of the game. Yes, something like that. My clansfolk, if we are to survive, we will need food and materials to build shelters for our people. Yes, that is pretty much self-evident, but why did you come here in the first place? You probably had your villages safe and comfortable. Aye, there are plenty of Yales here. We should hunt some. By nightfall, the bloodbaths or worse will come out into the open. We need to be ready before then. Bloodbaths. Also, let's pause the game. Screenshot me. I don't need any screenshots, you fool. You have a level up. Whatever. Your orders. We have a mead hall. We only have a rally point here. Well, I can't seem to be able to build anything right now. So do you have anything, any special skills or anything like that? Whatever. So, some lumber and stone. So this is kind of a tutorial, yes. It seems like. Didn't I? Okay, Stone Lord. Hit points are better and so on. I don't really care. You are better. Here's stone, I think. Lumber and stone. So that's what I can't build anything, it seems. So let's go. Why is this pathfinding so slow now? Maybe they have to find a really awkward path through the terrain. It's probably the case. Yes. I have to actually micromanage a bit. Okay, we have one of these things here. I want to try to kill it. Yes. They actually had animals that fight back here. Pretty nice, actually. Yes. So this is pretty much just waiting, and not really exciting. First mission, it's to be expected, right? Well, when you are finished, you'll also get to gather some food. Wait a minute. You are running there. Why are you doing that? I don't like it. So why did you get stuck there? I kind of thought this game, strategy game engines, some slimes. Oh. That's a worm. Worms are extremely dangerous creatures which can fell even a group of experienced warriors, even avoid if possible. I saw the worms in another that dungeony kind of game mode. I don't remember what it's called. Labyrinthine thing. The materials we need have been collected. Okay, Mudsognir must survive and Durin must survive. Kill 8 Yales. Oh. So that's what's happening. Good to know. Wait a minute. What? Look at that. He's not attacking my warrior there. Whoever that was. Maybe I can kill it. A great worm of evil. ultimate evil. No. You are a Modsognir. I don't want you to get killed. You can actually go and heal up a bit, maybe. How come? Okay, so I shouldn't take this too... I should be more careful, yes. The worms are nothing to laugh about. Okay, so my miners here, and now let's find some you aren't probably any good for me to hunt the Yales. Okay, you might be. Okay, sure, you can go to. Now let's try to avoid the worms. Even though I kind of knew what they were about previously, but they just hunted me and hunted and hunted. Well, one of them, at least. I did actually record some phrases, lines for, I think, Durin to say, but they haven't been incorporated. I don't. Probably they weren't good enough. The developer actually asked me to record. He didn't really say anything about that though when I gave the files. So I don't really know what it was all about. I'm not good at ye old English, at least, that much I know. And the lines were supposed to be in that kind of well, the lines were in ye old English kind of thing. And I am a modern human. The materials we need have been collected. Good, but it won't do much good if I can't find the heirs to you fools. Why am I fighting those slimes? Because why not, right? They might attack me. At least they aren't. At least they have used the imagination a little bit when making up the flora and fauna of this world. What is that? It has that red cross thing. Some kind of a slug, iguana there thing. Whatever. Let's get this over with. Yes. And remember, Durin and Rodsognir, whoever you were, Modsognir, I communicate by clicking on you. You communicate by doing what I say. So try to remember that kind of a thing. That's the order of things. The natural order. By the way, why are we not harvesting these for food or something? It might be a good idea, maybe. Not just leave the corpses rotting here, just actually use them for something. Maybe we could with the miners. We have hunted enough of them to last for a while. Nothing like the taste of roasted ale. Apparently we did gather them up and stuff. Okay then. So let's see here. We have a war hall, a meat hall, and I don't really care about these right now, maybe. Axe fighters, lumber mill, and sentry tower. What do I want? I have a 1 technology point, so I should make it count, maybe. The lumber mill might be nice, because I probably need a lumber, actually. How about the sentry tower? I don't like towers in this game, right now at least. They are, of course, stationary, and you have to have also troops to go inside them. That's pretty much work. They should at least have walls too. So I could use maybe some sort of choke points and so on. Maybe then they would be a bit more useful, but the AI still doesn't feel that threatening, at least in the human campaign. So I don't know. Acquire a lumber mill, I guess. Dwarven culture places a great emphasis on handling stone and metal, but to the detriment of woodworking. Nevertheless, the lumber mill employs a number of dwarven artisans skilled in woodworking who strive to improve methods of lumber production and scouts throwing axes. We have scouts. Are we any faster than any normal troops? I wonder. Here we go. We have scouts. Okay then. Technology points 0. The Mead of Wisdom. Dwarven. The sage of Modsognir's clan has disappeared, taken by 2 dwarves called Fjalar and Galar. Okay, so we know who took him. Interesting. Well, how come we didn't try to stop them if we actually saw them take him? Modsognir has sent a Durin to enter the hall, rescue the sage, or what remains of him, and bring the evil pair to justice. I wonder why they took the sage. Maybe it's indeed a religious figure and indeed pretty important for the Modsognir's clan, and they feel like it's important to... Well, you know those kinds of religious artifacts and so on. People really don't like if they are taken away and so on. They fight the crusades and whatnot for them. Actually, it might have been more like a pilgrimage at first, at least. Some say, at least. Whatever. Let's play the quest. Now. Control my central line. Good. Faster. Destroy my focus. You are holding your saber too tightly. Now too lightly. Oh, this looks nice. This is different from any sort of grass or whatnot things. We are in a dungeon. A few days ago, our clan's sage, Thjodrorir, disappeared during the night. Word has now reached our chieftain Modsognir that the dwarves Fjalar and Galar have captured Thjodrorir for unknown reasons. Yes, unknown reasons. A chieftain has sent you Durin to enter the hall, rescue the sage, or what remains of him, and bring the evil pair to the clan's justice. Elite liberal justice. During the night. Word has now reached. I wonder who told him. Maybe it's It's a trap, yes. It's the enemy who has told Durin, an enemy in disguise. Or not something pretty stupid like that. I don't actually expect something like that from this game. We must wary. Should it be we must be wary, for these corridors are filled with the two dwarves' thugs. Let us get this over with as quickly as we can. Yes. Very bad voice acting there, but who cares? It's mine. It's better than yours. So who do we have? Dane, Axe Fighter level 1, Pelos Axe Fighter, and these kinds of people. I wonder who should go first. Bring Fjalar and Gallard, I believe here. Durin must survive a rescue of Theodorir's remains. So who do I want to send first? I mean, I kind of feel like Durin, because he has probably the most hit points and whatnot. The most attack also. Yeah. Oh, no, don't quaff that yet. That's a health potion. Yes, this is the kind of scenario which I played on my own, actually. Also. The many game modes, well, at least this one you see here, the regular RTS and the grand strategy mode, and maybe even the multiplayer, even though it's probably pretty much the same as the regular RTS mode, and in Strategos Core. So that's not actually that hard to have here. Oh, they are coming. Let's go to good positions. Here, ha ha ha. 3 against you. You fools. You can't win. Ah, we have some more potions. Whatever. You got slowed down, it seems. I was not careful enough. Whatever. Get there! Get inside, you fools. So let's go here, because we haven't yet opened. It's so difficult to control this many people in this kind of a scenario. Maybe I should just control Durin for now and bring those other people when necessary. Yeah, well, let's make up an ambush for them, yes. Don't go over the potion of decay. How about that? Now stand ground. Whatever, here will be nice. Hopefully there is something here. No, there wasn't. So that was a wasted effort. Yes, there are so many game modes, at least these 3, I would say, count these as separate game modes, that the developer might be going in over their head. At least I probably would if I would be trying something like this. Okay, we know there is an enemy there, so let's be smart about this. No, go here. And like something like this. You... Aha. Like that. Excellent. Now then, we have... What? An axe thrower there. Okay. Well then...